What happens if you put 3 cheaters versus an army of bots? To be precise, to 30 to 40 bots. Would the cheaters manage to win, or would they end up losing? So I will just make a post into the video here to announce to you guys that the Discord server is open and you can now join it. The first matchup they did was against some NG bots on 2-Fort. The way how the engineers are working is that they are just basically stacking up some sentries in Intel, making it a bit hard to go through, as you can see. The first route of the cheaters was to put an NG on the courtyard, so you will have the help of a sentry and you will provide ammo for your team, while also minimizing the path of the bots. And it worked well until the fact that the constant swarm of NG bots just destroyed the cheaters. From the cheater side, it was very difficult because it was 3 of them versus 10 to 15 times their number, so they had to kill the enemies very fast in terms of being able to make progress. If it was not the case, they were not able to push through, and even when they managed to push through, they had the stack of sentries in the intel who was stopping them. So they had to work as a team to be able to make a bit of progress on this map. As soon as I started to work as a team, to put a medic and to keep the enemies in spawn, they started to make some significant progress and to have a more constant push on the enemy intel. Now the only issue they had was the stack of sentries and the few NG bots who were still in the intel. But deep sides are very good attempt to try to cap. The respawn time of the bots make it so they manage to break through the heavy and the medic, to kill them, and then to just focus on the soldier who was left alone versus all the bots coming towards the intel. In the end, besides that best attempt, they didn't manage to put enough pressure on the NG bots and to clear fast enough the sentries in the intel. So the NG bots with the constant pressure and the constant flow managed to cap the final point and to get the point for the bots. After forfeiting the point on 2-Fort, we decided to bring them on Badwater and see if a more open map will make them have a bit more room to work against the bots or not. And the results were interesting, to say the least. While the spy bots were basically a bit broken because their first action was to disguise, they could use their gun to somehow kill the cheaters. But when we swapped to pyrobots, we notice that the cheaters slowly manage to push through and to bring the car further and actually leave spawn. But on choke point, it was very hard for them to keep the ground because despite the healing of the cart, the shotgun and the flames plus the air blast slowly but surely destroys them. So in the end, he did not manage to beat the pyro boats, so we moved on to the next set of boats. After the loss to Pyro, we decided to switch about to Sniper, while hoping that they would have a bit more ground to walk around, and yeah, turns out they did manage to push a bit more. Even if they had to be more cautious due to the sightlines, they could still somewhat manage to push. After losing two snipers and since I would be in defense, we decided to switch them against soldiers to hope that it would manage to maybe defend better since all the bots will be stacked up on the card. And yeah, the result was also interesting. Even if they managed to hold their ground during the first push against the soldiers, because of the fact that the bots were constantly respawning and it was a never-ending stream, they just end up losing due to the ammo consumption and just the damage of the bots. the end, even if the cheaters managed to find few choke points to resist, they couldn't last long due to the ammo consumption, the reload, and overall having to handle the pressure of constantly bots coming. And the soldier boss managed to cap in barely 3 minutes. We then switch up to Scout, and to make you understand how hard it is from their perspective, let me just show you one of the cheater POV so you can have an idea of how hard it was. After constantly losing, we decided to give them one more cheat, which was constant crits. And with that, we wanted to see if they would be able to hold their ground against bot or not, because they would have the firepower to do that. But even with that, it was very hard for them to defend properly and to protect the car. finally they tried to face one last class, which was the Demo. And compared to the other class who just have hit scan or projectiles that explode on impact, Demo have rollers. So basically each grenade they were shooting could just roll, which made the terrain very hard to move on. You probably have guessed it, but yeah, the bot won. So it was Malatos, and I would be curious. What did you thought of that video, and what should we do next? Should we increase the amount of cheaters, or should we maybe lower the amount of bots? Anyway, it was Matos, and I will see you in the next one.